Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com and your Weather Authority app. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Monday forecast update as we're just a day away from the 4th of July. And I think what we'll see today, we can just kind of apply throughout the week as we will see the scattered storms return basically each day through Friday. So no heat advisory today. The rain developing kind of late morning, early afternoon should help out with the temperatures. Just a touch. It will feel kind of like a typical summer day with those highs in the low to mid 90s, and with the rain kind of stirring up each afternoon this week, I think there's a pretty good chance we'll avoid the heat advisories for much of the week here. But the reason for the rainfall, began to see some of those showers and storms return yesterday. We do have a cold front which is basically washed out or becomes stationary, so we won't get the typical relief from these fronts here, but the front will be the trigger for some of those showers and storms to develop, I think, by late morning. But we should see better coverage of the rain once we head into the afternoon today, and starting out in the 70s. So it's just your typical warm and humid morning here. And I think just depending on what time the rain develops today, if you see rain before, I would say 1 or 2 p.m., there's a pretty good chance your highs will wind up in the upper 80s, which will feel much nicer today. But if you miss the rain until much later in the afternoon, or if you just miss the rain altogether today, we'll likely see the highs in the low to mid 90s. Heat index below 105 today, so we do not have the heat advisory in effect. And again, hopeful we can avoid those throughout the week. So again, your Robin's Toyota Futurecast here has a pretty good handle on the front. We know the front is located somewhere between Texarkana and Shreveport, so I would assume that the early day storms would be somewhere there along I-30 and then just kind of drift south through the afternoon. But you can see about 50-50 coverage of the rain today. So just due to the scattered nature, there will be a few areas that get missed by the rain. But either way, you should see some clouds kind of billow up this afternoon, and that will help out with the heat. Rain goes away tonight, but again, the front is still lingering tomorrow. I don't expect we'll see as much rain on the 4th of July. So if you're doing some things outside, maybe headed to the lakes or just having the family over for some daytime fun out there, maybe in the backyard pool, it should be a pretty decent day for that. I think a few scattered storms out there, but once we hit the firework festivities Tuesday night, most of the rain will have wrapped out. So I don't see a scenario here where any of those 4th of July events would get canceled, but there may be just a few locations that have some lingering storms once the fireworks start to pop, especially in that 8 to 9 p.m. hour tomorrow. So I've gone with just a 30% chance of rain. This is just the evening forecast for the 4th of July. Likely will be around 90 degrees when the fireworks start, but we should drop through the 80s through the evening. So all in all, not too bad for us. And if you're out there tomorrow on the lakes and rivers, definitely a warm day. Should be enough sun out there that we'll see those temperatures into the low to mid 90s. Again, we'll warm up just a touch as we head through Wednesday. I think the rain may dry up just a little bit through the middle of the week, but we have another front that will drop in on Thursday. So won't be a washout, but I think Thursday is the day we could see the most widespread thunderstorm activity. And as we go through the week here, we could see about an inch to an inch and a half of rain on average. There will definitely be some areas that pick up more than that, but usually we hit July. It is one of our drier months. We average about 3.5 inches of rain in July, but I think a lot of areas will see a good inch or two of rain throughout the week here, and the rain looks to go away over the weekend, so we may see the heat advisories back by late in the upcoming weekend.